When did you risk your life helping a friend? My new friend Sadie called me from a bar bathroom sobbing, begging me to pick her up because she'd just seen her psycho ex's truck circling the place. When I got there 15 minutes later, she stumbled into my car reeking of tequila, crying Tom had tracked her down. She'd moved to a different part of the country to get away from him. I started driving toward her apartment, taking side streets to make her feel better. We were 3 blocks from the bar when I noticed the black pickup truck 2 cars behind us. It took the first turn I did, then the second, maintaining that exact 2-car buffer. When I changed lanes, it changed lanes. When I slowed down, it slowed down. I glanced at Sadie in the rearview mirror, asleep. I figured that was better so she wouldn't freak out. At a red light, I got a better look at the truck. I could make out the shape of someone huge behind the wheel staring straight ahead at my car. The light turned green and my hand shook as I shifted gears, trying to act normal while my heart hammered against my ribs. The truck matched my speed perfectly, maintaining those 2 cars between us like a professional. I decided to test it and took a sudden right without signaling. The 2 cars between us went straight, but the truck yanked across traffic to follow, horns blaring. Now it was just him and me, no buffer. My hands were slick with sweat and I had to wipe them on my jeans one at a time. Sadie stirred and mumbled something about feeling sick. In my mirror, I could see him clearly now, both hands gripping his steering wheel, leaning forward like he was trying to push his truck faster through sheer will. I sped up to 45 in a 30 zone, my whole body tense. He sped up. I slowed to 20. He slowed to 20. When I stopped at a stop sign, he stopped so close his headlights filled my entire rear window, turning everything in my car stark white and shadow. My foot was shaking on the brake pedal. Sadie woke up squinting and asked what was happening, but I just told her to keep her head down, my voice coming out high and scared. The truck revved its engine, this deep growling sound that vibrated through my seat and made me want to floor it right through the intersection. At the next intersection, I ran the red light, praying no cops were around, my heart in my throat as I checked for cross traffic. The truck followed without hesitation, nearly clipping a sedan that had to slam its brakes. He was done pretending this was coincidence. I took a hard left onto a main road, tires squealing, and pushed it to 60. My knuckles were white on the steering wheel, and I kept checking the mirror obsessively. The truck stayed right behind me, maybe 10 feet from my bumper. When I changed lanes to pass a slow car, he changed lanes. When I swerved back, he swerved back. Sadie was fully awake now, turned around in her seat watching him. "That's Tom's truck," she said, her drunk slur replaced by cold fear. I tried to stay calm and told her we'd go to the police station instead, but my voice cracked. When I tried to change direction at the next light, Tom accelerated and tapped my bumper, just hard enough to make my car lurch forward. Sadie screamed. I bit my tongue from the impact and tasted blood. He tapped us again, harder this time, and I heard something crack in my rear bumper. I floored it through a yellow light, my whole leg shaking so bad I could barely keep the pedal down. Tom came right through the red behind us. He pulled alongside me in the left lane, pacing me, and I could see him screaming something through his passenger window. His face was purple with rage, spit visible on the glass. He swerved toward us, and I yanked the wheel right to avoid him, tires shrieking, my whole body rigid with terror. Sadie was crying and begging me to go faster, but we were already doing 70 in a 40 zone, and my hands were trembling so bad I could barely keep the car straight. Tom dropped back behind us again and rammed us properly this time, hard enough that my head snapped back. The impact pushed us into the oncoming lane, and I had to fight the wheel to get back over, screaming as headlights came straight at us.